Hey everybody, Potato Tamer here. We're back in business because I had my vacation for a little bit and had some stuff I had to deal with. But back to what we need to be doing here. This week we've got the Art Please box, and honestly I'm not too enthusiastic about the art, but there are a couple of really cool combos. So let's get started. First up, we've got one Art Please, which is going to be really cool because he's got that hijack to deal with other high damage cards, and he got some high damage himself. Plus he's got the shield from the background event, so should be a very good card. Our first tool of the box is Reflections, which has my favorite combo of the set, Chris Painting. Bender's Clowns, Draw Me Tina, Artist Roger, Sculptor Peter. So really good ones, but those are really the only good combos it has. But it is very good as a standalone card because it's got that 40 health, the payback, and the cripple. So I like it, but not a whole lot to go with it. Next up, we have Sad Clown, which doesn't have the Artist Roger, but it does make the Propane Sculpture. I think the other two do as well, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It does have really high gas and some bomb and the jab to deal with their shield, but no, not a big fan of cards like that myself. Next we have Holographic Washington, which has got the amazing Chris Painting and Artist Roger and Draw Me Tina and Sculptor Peter, but then this one also has Chest Etching as an option instead of that Bender's Clowns, which is a very interesting card that I personally think is going to be really useful. Our first character card of the box is Roger, and he's got a bunch of really cool combos. Badminton Roger, which is very, very good. Artist Roger, Roger Goes Down. Fantastic set of combos. And there's more that I wanted to put on here that I really didn't have the space without going overboard. So, fantastic cards. He got a bunch of health on his base form. Honestly, I really like Roger. Next character we've got is Bobby, and he's got a bunch of really good stats, especially for a defense deck. And then you get to his combos, like that Devil Bobby, the Powder Puff and Baseball, the Egg versus Tornado and Sharpshooter, the I Like Beer for the upcoming Drunk event, which is awesome. Roadkill for the Golf Ball Escape, and then Junkie Bobby, which we don't talk about because he is such a rude card to ever make. Just ridiculous. Our first epic pre-combo of the box is Artist Roger, which I actually really think is going to be good because he's got the leech and gas, he's got really high health, he's got that boost so that when you make other combos he gets better. So honestly, really, really good for an epic, in my opinion. Our next one is Cloud Painter, which I'm not a big fan of as a pre-combo, but I think is going to be really, really good for King of the Hill decks as, you know, an actual combo that you make yourself, because Heal All, King of the Hill, Sturdy, and Motivate is nothing to scoff at. And now we're into the portion that many refer to as the Gaty Watt section of the box. Disco Murder Mystery has a couple of really good ones, like the Girl Next Door and Spray On, Nun Francine, and Pimp Peter, but really low stats on all of them, especially attack-wise because of how low its attack is. As a duel, it has 3 attack and 25 health, so not a big fan. Next up, we've got Wine Shoe, which is honestly pretty good in terms of throwaway cards that these normally are, because you've got the Drunk Peggy, Drunk Fry, Baby Bender, Tequila Roger, Drunk Stan, Drunk Peter, so really not a terrible set of combos it makes, unlike most of these cards that we see here. Then we've got Barbershop Vasectomy, which is in pretty much every single one of these boxes. The Pan Flute Duo, Bluegrass Hank, which cheers King of the Hill, Daddy's Gone, Robot Devil Hands, and Roger Goes Down, which is actually a really good healer. But the problem is it only has these 6 combos that are any good, so not a fan. And finally, we've got Boys for Now, which has the Roger Goes Down and the Pan Flute Stewie, like before, but it also makes Arlen men's choir and girls being girls, for those of you who still run rares. And then Super Dance Squad and I Am Mona, which are absolutely amazing combos. So it has some really strong stuff for people at pretty much any skill level. And that'll be it for this box. Not the biggest fan of those epics, but the legendaries are all pretty good. So if you're wanting to put in something and get some artistic stuff, this is definitely not the worst box to come around for you to get into. But hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. I'm always looking to improve. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed.